Hello YouTube, it's Cosmic. Thanks for joining me for the second official video of the channel. The first one is a horrible audio test that you can go watch right after this one if you'd like to. And we're going to be doing a bit of Dredge gameplay today. For the people that already know about Dredge, have checked it out before already, I'm going to put a timestamp right about now so you can go ahead and skip through my short little explanation. And for the rest of you that are still here, Dredge is a fishing game, but not like any other fishing game you've played. An unusual fishing RPG. It just came out on Steam today. I think it's also out on pretty much any other platform you could be playing on. Don't quote me on that. There's a bunch of different species of fish to catch. There's a storyline that I've explored a little bit of while playing the demo. It's set in an archipelago, this chain of islands, and down here a fishing RPG with a sinister undercurrent. Small team. It's a team of 4 people. It's Black Salt Games, by the way, are the developers. They have a Facebook and Twitter up here, so if you want to go to this website and go to their Facebook and Twitter and like and follow, give them some support, I'm sure they'd appreciate it. With that being said, I think it's about time that we launch right into it. I do have 1 minute of playtime because I launched in and realized that I made a horrible cut of the recording, and I backed right the hell out. I did play the demo, and the demo was awesome, so I'm really looking forward to this. Um, I'm sure it can only be better from the demo. I saw that they took a lot of community feedback and put that right in. Oh yeah, shoot. I suppose I'll just start a new one. Because I don't want to miss that cutscene or anything. Oh yeah, also, any little cinematics or anything like that, I'm going to try to just shut up and just let it play, because I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that guy that distracts from the cinematic. It feels super quiet. Looks like we're in. The morning light fills your eyes and you try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to Greater Morrow. I must say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Oh, so we were sailing here. Well, I don't know if sailing is exactly right, but we were taking our boat here, and we ran aground on the rocks. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Oh, well, I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. So, he kind of assumptive closed us into being the new fisherman, I guess. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things to one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there to catch some fish, see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in light. Pursuit added. I think that's like the quest, if I remember right. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back before sundown, before the fog rolls in. Keep a close eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. I think for now, I actually will listen to him and get back before sundown, but we're obviously going to do some night fishing, because that's when the real unique parts of the game kick in. So the mayor asked me to catch as many fish as I can, then head back to Greater Morrow. That is simple enough. Oh, I mean, you can tell by the keybinds it's telling me, but I am playing on PC, for anyone wondering. Guess I'll just go through the little tutorial. The way they do this fishing, I think, is super cool. So you hit start, and then you can do it without hitting those green segments, but if you do, it speeds it up a ton. And then this inventory system we got here, it's honestly The best analogy, it's Tetris. It's Tetris except the stuff doesn't fall. It's like a mini game within the game. I can't think of any other game that did it like that, so I think it's super cool. So for the first bit here, I'm assuming that we're not going to see anything unusual about the unusual fishing RPG. Look at the way this looks, by the way. You see the little wind currents, you have birds over there. Doesn't it just look so good? So this is, I should have read what the last one was, but I think it was also coastal. This is coastal water. And if it works the same way as it did during the demo, then it's based on, yeah, it's based on the fishing pole. So if I mouse over the fishing pole, it catches coastal. So maybe soon I'll be able to buy and upgrade the fishing pole. Because during the demo, I don't think I could. I think you had to do coastal, and that was it. Or maybe it was coastal and shallow, but either way. I'm super excited to see what we can catch with... I know there's like oceanic, volcanic, there's a ton of different environments. Time only advances when you're moving, fishing, or taking other specific actions. Oh, see over here. It's like a shark or something under the water. But I bet when I go over here it's not coastal, because the water, like, there's a drop off right there. But we're gonna look. Yeah, oceanic. Well, we'll be back. He said to catch as many as I could, so I think I'm just gonna fill up and go back. It can't hurt, right? Trophy caught. I don't know if those... I mean, they're obviously not any more storage, so I think you just get more money for selling those. And it might even... it must record that in a logbook. Because I'm sure that there's going to be people out there that try to, like, min-max the trophies they've caught. Maybe min-max isn't the right way to say it, but... like an achievement hunter type thing. Oh, shoot, it's getting dark. Okay, we're going back. Don't worry, Mare. You notice all the nice sounds went away as soon as the sun started setting. If you look up top, there's also, it's like a simplified radial day and night clock. And there's an eye on there, and I don't remember exactly how the mechanic works, but basically my dude is starting to freak out a little bit now that it's nighttime. It'll explain that soon, I'm sure. I forgot to read the last one. I see you've returned to one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. I mentioned it earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. Oh, he's, what's the fucking dude's name from Animal Crossing? He just, like, pushed us into this loan. You may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan, but I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. This dude is kind of shady. Honestly, I mean... we never talked about a loan beforehand, and now he's like, yeah, by the way, I'm going to be, taking a little bit of all your profits. So to recap, you need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Understand? Where do I sell the fish? Our local fishmonger will praise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. I think I might actually lose my mind if I was a fishmonger and I'd be open 24 hours. So we just went to the fishmonger. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around a downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. Oh, yeah, screw asking about his name. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out here. It's not a life for everyone. Oh, he dodged the hell out of that. Anyways, to business. I'll pay you for fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are just worth more too. Other towns on other islands might pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. I mean, I might as well just hit sell all, right? Okay, so we made... It was 150, and the mayor's portion, he took off like 20 bucks, 21, something like that. I'm pretty sure it showed me like right there, and I just didn't look in time, but whatever. I suppose we can return to town. And the mayor was standing outside, and he says, "Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town." Look here, I found this down by the dock. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research card. Could be used to develop new equipment, but would need some investigation at a dock first. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. Okay. You know who she totally reminds me of? If you've watched Atlantis, which you have to, it's one of the best animated movies of all time. She's like the lady in Atlantis that's like the group mechanic. You see the shipwright making repairs. She has like the same outfit, I swear, the same wrench and everything. And maybe even the same hairstyle. Making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take on any damage from rocks or any damage at all, I can patch it up mostly. I wonder what she means by mostly. She gestures towards the hull. She's currently attempting to repair. A number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. Take a look around, but remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. Oh, I can't buy a new fishing pole. Oh, okay, these are for the same... These are both for shallow water, except this one is 10% fishing speed and this one's 40. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. Okay, well, we'll save up for that. Do I want a new engine right now? How good is this engine? 14 kilometers? Or, not knots. 10. So actually, our one engine is better. If we added another one, it would still be faster. Oh, yeah, by the way, so some of your inventory slots are actually taken up for specific equipment. So, over here we have 4 spots that all have a hook on it. Those are for these fishing poles, so you can put fishing poles there. These down here, you see they have the little props on them. Those are for another engine. Then up here, there's a little light bulb. You can put a light up there, which actually, I wonder if I should buy... Because we have the light by default, but I wonder if I should buy a better light. Right now. Nah, you know what? I'll wait, because I don't plan on going out fishing at night right away. So... I think I'm just gonna wait. I'm just gonna save up a little bit and maybe get this fishing rod and the engine at the same time if I make that much. Ship loan repayments, 26.71 remaining. What, he loaned me a ship for like 50 bucks. Can you imagine being that brave? So we have a fish encyclopedia. Oh yeah, it totally does track it. So there's my trophy, the value, how many you've caught. I didn't know it would track that. These aberrations we'll get into later. I don't want to spoil those. I don't think I've seen all of them, but you'll definitely know for sure when we catch one. Do I have another pursuit? No, that one's done. Oh, I should just back out then. I'm gonna talk to the mayor. Oh, let's try asking him what happened to the last fisherman. The fishmonger dodged the hell out of that question. The last fisherman? Oh, he was very unreliable. He'd go out at night, come back with no fish, and proceed to sleep all day. There's something off about that. Also, a terrible captain, I mean really terrible, constantly running aground on the reef, even in broad daylight. The shipwright almost ran out of wood for repairs. One evening he left us and never came back. So long, he shan't be missed by us. I wonder if this dude is telling me the truth. I want to ask about the region. I wonder if I should just ask him those things when I actually go to the different areas. I'm gonna do that. I'll wait. I'd like to pay off some of my debt. You know what? Screw it. Let's get rid of the debt. I should get back to fishing. Storage? Oh yeah, we have our own big storage locker, so you don't have to keep everything on your ship. So these research parts, I'm gonna stash those in there for now because I don't want those taking up good fishing spots. The mayor's walking quickly towards you. Seems to be in a good mood with a spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Mara was growing. Our town is sure to be swarmed with visitors any day now. I don't know, man. This town's kind of creepy. I don't think I'd be visiting. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. The old dry dock is operational again. I've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger services. He might have something to talk to you about soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I mean, I didn't really choose. Like, I ran aground and he just kind of took me and put me into a loan. But, you know, you're welcome, I guess. This is the dry dock. We can make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects. Lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get those? There's plenty of decent materials around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get at them. Materials assigned towards upgrades here will be stored, so don't worry if you only have half of what we need. Okay, so this is one of the parts that I couldn't get into during the demo. They didn't make it available. So it looks like you can like bank the materials you need for each upgrade in the upgrade, so you don't have to hold on to it, and then you can, like, when you've got enough stuff, then you can apply it. So these all change cargo space so they can add more equipment. And then it looks like every other upgrade... No, it's not every other upgrade, but after 1 or 2 upgrades we can get new hulls. Adds 5 cargo spaces. Adds 9. Adds 15. Holy shit. Alright. I feel like we've done everything that we can do for the night, unless maybe this dude has something else to say. Have you seen that strange red light at night that seemed to be rising from the west? Let me go back. Oh, that? How did I not notice that before? Hold on. Hold on now. Oh, that. Yeah, there's like a red pillar. Yeah, we're definitely gonna go check that out. Not right now, but we're going to. From what I know of this game's story, it has a really cool, I don't know how in-depth, but probably decently in-depth story that's sort of like cosmic horror type thing. So I bet this is probably something terrifying or unsettling, but yeah, we're gonna go do it. It's 8:49 p.m. right now. I don't think we have anything else to really do. Did I just back out of his dialogue too quick? Don't overcommit yourself, especially when that sun starts going down. Better to come back with a small catch than to not come back at all. So these people obviously know that something's going on at night. It just seems like they don't really want to tell me too much about it. So I guess we'll just rest for the night. You can actually still see that red beam. Even, oh, and right when I'm saying it disappears. But you can still see it, like, right when the sun's rising. Should I just talk to the mayor? Nope, I guess we'll just go fishing. I'll turn that light off. Oh, what's that? I think it's a message in a bottle. That's what it looks like. I love that song. Can I fish here? Oh, shallow. Maybe I should have just bought that rod. Whatever, we'll buy it. We'll buy it after this little fishing trip. Looks like some wood planks over there too. Let's see what this says. 20th of August, 1927. I wonder what year it is now. Has there been anything that has told me? Morning of the second day of the honeymoon and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the islands and inlets at the back of Greater Morrow. I love the rocks here, the layers and colors are so striking. Furthermore, the fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he will keep his hands on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night, Julie. He did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Ouch. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. I wonder if this is from the old fisherman. I feel like he did get a lot of ill fortune. I feel like he's somewhere screwed right now by the sounds of it. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean's Riches was a good name. He seriously changed his ship from Ocean's Riches to Julie? No. He's out of his mind. I think he has prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden, stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love it when he tries to be romantic. When he tries to be romantic. God, she's kind of tearing into him in that. Okay, well hopefully we find another one of those soon. And we can keep going with their apparently horrible honeymoon. Oh, Dredge. So I can't actually pick that up. So this right here, I guess, counts as coastal, even though I can't... Oh, I can see the bottom, never mind. Oh, my. Oh, we got it. I feel like the sound of this, combined with the little inventory system, is what actually makes this addicting. I think the inventory system is super cool. I wish more games did this. Oh, and this right here, I think, is like a temporary storage. So, like, if you want to move around stuff and rearrange stuff in your actual storage to fit more, then I think you can put it there for just a second while you do it. Let's go get some more over here. But yeah, I'm super excited to go and explore out that way, because I did during the demo, but there wasn't a whole lot to it because they were limiting you on how far you could get in the story and how far you could go out. So I mean, I feel like I haven't really done a whole lot over there. How come I didn't just talk myself into buying that shallow fishing rod, because I'm missing out on like 4 different fishing spots right now. I think we're gonna get this one and head back because it seems to be getting dark. Oh, it's literally 2/10 of an inch shorter than my other trophy. See, the weather changes too. Say it's a rainy day. Didn't I just see a fishing spot here? Am I losing my mind? Oh, it's probably this one. Oh, 'cause it's nighttime. There's squid? This is different than how it was, too. Arrow squid. I bet they sell for more than the cod or mackerel because these are night species. Shit. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleeping will reduce it. Doesn't tell me what happens when it builds up, but it's cool, I guess. Try not to panic. So we basically made it back just in time to avoid the night. Let's go to the fishmonger. I have a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. Tell me about it. They asked for a Gulf flounder and a gray eel. I literally have no idea how to catch those, but you got it, Chief. You'll need to have... Oh, he's telling me right now. You'll need to have a rod that could handle shallow water. Dude, I knew that I should have. That was... I mean, wasn't the only one that I could buy the crap one that was like 10% bonus fishing speed instead of 40? So I guess it's not such a bad thing. So we're gonna sell all another 150, and plus the debt's paid off, so that's just 256 for ourselves. He was talking about that strange light again too. Let's see. How long have I been recording for? I've probably been recording for long enough, so I think this is probably going to be the first part. I plan on uploading this and a bunch of other ones all today, so we'll see how that goes, and hopefully, right after you get done with this part, you can go right into the next part. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys on episode 2, where we might do some night fishing. We'll learn more about the creepy town, and we'll catch some different types of fish.